communication channels open. Hi, everybody, and welcome back to the Ensign's Log Podcast. I'm Ensign Barclay, not my real name, and joining me shortly will be my roommate and best friend, Ensign Riker, also not his real name, and we're still broadcasting this, for lack of a better word, illegal podcast from a unnamed Starfleet vessel out in space, and I hope someone's picking it up. We haven't gotten any emails yet from people saying, hey, we caught the podcast, and wow, we didn't know that it was really like that in Starfleet. But hopefully we'll get one soon. Anyway, let's go over what's been going on lately on the old ship. We met with a cargo vessel. I think it was called the Antares or something like that, and we picked up a new passenger, some creepy kid named Charlie, and he's been hanging around the ship, and that was great. Oh, I guess I should probably include the star date in this. It's 1535.8. Anyway, yeah, and he's been just kind of hanging around and being creepy, and I'm taking a look at all of the chatter because I do internal communications. Once again, to remind everybody, I'm a communications officer. I'm an ensign, and Riker is an ensign as well, and he's in security. And so, just checking the chatter, there's been a lot of reports of a bunch of really, really, really weird stuff. Weird stuff that started happening ever since Charlie Kid came on board, and we're headed to Earth Colony 5, and then we're going to drop them off, and then that'll be it. Other than that, not a whole lot of stuff happening right now.
Hey, sorry I'm late.
No problem. I just let everybody know what was going on.
Hey, check it out.
Yeah, that's an iguana.
Is that what it is? I didn't know if it was like a Komodo dragon. Well, I don't know what they're all.
Huge.
Are they? Okay,
yeah,
they're like
where
alligator
did you get
things.
That?
It was just in the corridor out there. It was just standing there. I have no idea. I don't know who it belongs to. It doesn't have like a tag or anything. You don't think that
gross kid that's been hanging around everybody brought it in with him, do you?
I don't know. Well, why do you say that he's gross?
What, the kid?
Yeah. What do you have against? What's his name? Charlie?
Yeah, Charlie. Yeah, I was working on one of the internal comm panels.
Yeah.
And he just stood there and smiled at me.
Right.
And watched me work, and I smiled back.
Yeah.
And then he just continued to stare at me, and then he followed me down the corridor, and then I turned around and he was gone. It's creepy. He's a creepy, gross kid.
I've heard. I'm going to put this iguana down for a second.
Okay, just put him. Is it a him or her?
I don't know. How do you sex an iguana? I have no idea.
You have to stick your finger in the cloaca and feel around inside.
Let's just go with him. I don't know. We'll just guess. I don't know.
Put it down over there.
Yeah. Is it appropriate?
It until we have.
It feels impersonal.
Better.
Okay.
Put them over there.
I'll put there you go.
Okay.
I'll put them over here. So anyway, I mean I've heard other people say that about him. That he comes off as kind of a creep, but personally, I actually think I owe the kid one.
For what?
Well, I don't know if you heard, but a little while ago, all the phasers on the ship just disappeared.
What, he stole them?
They're gone. I have no idea. I was actually... it seemed like somebody beamed them out, but there wasn't like a transporter pattern.
That makes sense.
I was in the security office, and just, hanging out, shooting the bull with the guys, and all of a sudden, the phasers just... They've dissolved. They just faded away. And
so no one on the ship has any guns?
Nobody has any guns, which means I don't have anything to do.
Okay. Well,
it's like I get a day off work.
I mean, there have been a few rumors about this kid.
That's what I'm saying.
Rumors.
People say that, like what you said, he's kind of a creepy kid. But I talked to someone earlier, one of the other security officers, who people are saying that he has some kind of weird power.
What? Okay, I read a message the other day.
He can make things happen or something?
Yeah, he's been creepily hitting on one of the yeomen.
Oh,
the captain's favorite yeoman.
Yeah,
you know her. She's
I
got
know
the blonde
her.
hair.
Yeah, with the weird basket weave do. Yeah,
she's supposed to be really young, but she looks like she's 38 years old.
You're not supposed to ask.
No, but I mean, she kind of looks older than what she's supposed to be. I think she's supposed to be 24, but I think she's maybe pushing 40.
Well,
she's nice.
People follow different career paths. I mean, look at us. We're of a certain age, and people might think that we're not supposed to be ensigns, but here we are.
So some people are saying weird things have been happening around him.
Yeah.
Something definitely has been going on because a lot has been happening on this ship all of a sudden. Like we tried to veer off and not go to Earth Colony 5, and then now we're back going to Earth Colony 5.
Yeah.
That's weird. And then all the guns disappeared, and all this weird stuff, all these weird rumors started after this kid beams on. And you know what happened with this kid, right? His shuttle crash landed on this planet.
Yeah, he was all alone on the planet for like 15 years or something.
Yeah, since he was like 3 years old.
Yeah.
I think he's like 17 or something like that.
Oof.
And so he like raised himself to learn how to talk, and then he found food or something. I don't know.
So he's probably fine.
He's feral.
No, look, if he turned out, you know, he's dressed, he can interact with people, you know. I mean, he's probably a pretty solid, stable kid, right? He's got to have a good head on his shoulders, because how else could he have survived?
No. Okay, so
you don't think so?
I was in a corridor, and he did a thing with his face.
Okay.
He did like he was like crossing his eyes and like ducking his head down.
Oh, okay, like this.
Yeah. And
okay.
he was standing there, and he did this kind of look on his face. And I swear to God, he didn't have an ice cream cone before he did it, but he had an ice cream cone after he did it.
See, I bet that's what he did to the phasers. He ice cream coned the phasers.
So what, are you saying that he does have godlike powers?
Who knows if they're godlike, but he can make stuff appear and disappear.
Great.
Hey, do you think he magicked this iguana? Because did he magic this iguana into existence? Maybe
Why
he
would
felt
he magic an iguana into existence?
I don't know. Maybe he wanted a pet and he's allergic to cats.
Well, I'm tired of talking about the creepy kid. I have news, dude.
Oh yeah. Okay, yes, please.
Okay, do you remember, like, on the last episode, and actually most of the time, you keep telling me to, like, go up and talk to people and like try to make more friends and pretend to listen to what they say and stuff like that.
As long as you're going to complain about not having friends, I think that's a good thing for you to do, yeah.
Well, it's a valid complaint because I don't. You're my only friend. Anyway, that's not the point.
Okay.
The point is, all right, so I was in the Arboretum because there's almost nothing on the ship to do. If you're not going to the cafeteria, you can go to the Arboretum and look at all the creepy plants that live in there.
Yeah.
There's this one really creepy plant that's like, it's got pink flowers and it makes noises, and it's like bare minimum for plant. It's practically an animal.
Yeah, I know the one you mean.
Yeah, so I was in there, downtime, and there's this girl in there, and I walked up to her, and I said, that's a creepy plant, and she said, yeah, that's a pretty creepy plant, and she was upset because apparently the captain's favorite yeoman tried to set her up with what's his face, Charlie?
Yeah.
And he totally blew her off and made her feel like crap, and so I comforted her a little bit, and then we started talking, and then we both agreed that life on the ship is awful, and we're gonna like try to have dinner together.
Really?
Yeah. Now she's a little younger. She's like a lot younger. She's like she's very young.
Like young, so young that it might be an issue?
Well, I'm 48 and I think she's 20.
Okay, so maybe
I don't know, but that taboo was old pre-war.
Yeah, but I there's no point even doing it now because it's clearly not going to work out. But it's the half your age plus 7 rule. Like I feel like she's way below that line.
Okay, well I don't care.
Okay,
it's
well,
like
good for
the
you.
first date I've had since I don't know how long it's been. Quite honestly, you get to date everybody. You always have a woman waiting for you, and I don't. And this is like the first real chance I've gotten for a girlfriend in a long time, and. She's nice and I like her.
Well, that's awesome. Hey, get down. This iguana is like climbing the desk.
So anyway, she's Tina, and she's a yeoman. Yeah, she's a yeoman 3rd class, and she's really.
Oh, I think I know who. Oh, she's cute, man.
Yeah. She's really, really nice.
She seems like a really sweet girl. Yeah. Well, good for you. Yeah. That's great.
I don't know what we're going to talk about on our date.
Oh, yeah. What would you want to talk about? Yeah, I don't really know her that well.
I kind of want to tell her about the podcast.
Oh, well, do you think that's cool, though? Like, nobody's supposed to know about this.
I know no one's supposed to know about it, but it's like the only thing I really have going on outside of work.
I see. You don't think
and you really don't want to have a date where you just talk about work, because we both work at the same place.
Yeah, that's true. What are you going to tell her all about life on the ship, like she knows?
Yeah, exactly.
I tell you what you could talk to her about. This is something that I was, before all the phasers disappeared, and I had that to talk about, and then I found this iguana. I'll tell you what I was pissed at today.
What?
Right. Okay, first of all, I go into one of the recreation rooms because for some reason the food processor in my favorite snack room wasn't working. So I go into the recreation room just real quick. I just want to duck in and just get like a sandwich and a glass of tea and then get back to the security office. And okay, the first officer is in there playing his little lute, whatever. And Lieutenant, the chief communications officer, she's in there.
My boss.
She's in there singing to him, doing her singing
like
thing.
Always.
Which actually, I didn't hear a whole lot of it, but it was really impressive. Just, I got the feeling she was freestyling, and it was like, wow, that's really good. But I put my card into the slot, and it told me that I had already had my meal allotment for the day, and I didn't have enough credits to buy an extra meal. And it's this fake scarcity bullshit. Like, why do we still... There's enough to go around for everybody. Why are they limiting us? Why do we they pay us with credits. What is the point of that?
Well, it's not real money.
I know, but I don't know.
It's just something that we can say we put in to get the thing we got.
They just do it to keep us in line. To give us like lines that we have to stay in between.
Look, do you remember the guy when we went to the academy and he would go up to one of the food dispensers and he would just get the biggest meals, just one right after the other, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Would you ever put him on a ship?
No.
You're light years away from getting resupplied. And if you could just walk up and just like, blang, I want a ham sandwich and macaroni and cheese and I want a drink. And you did that 5 or 6 times, you'd run out of provisions, then everyone would starve to death.
That's a valid point. But you know that this isn't something I just started thinking about today. The food processor thing, the food dispenser thing brought it up to me today. But you remember back in the academy, right? They gave us transporter credits. It was on Earth. Like, what, are they going to run out of like transporter matter? Come on! And you could only use the transporter so many times a week. And you remember it was. I actually, you know what? I thought about it. I was thinking about it earlier because today is Thanksgiving on Earth.
Yeah, I know.
And when we were at the academy, I couldn't make it back. I could not beam back to go to Thanksgiving dinner for my family my sophomore year because I had already used all my transporter credits because, that was the year that I followed the school wrestling team to all of their competitions all around the planet. And I step into the transporter pad to beam home to see my family on Thanksgiving, and the technician's like, "Oh, sorry, you don't have any transporter credits." I mean...
that was 30 years ago.
I know, but come on.
You have to let it go. I gave you my transporter credits because I don't like the idea of it.
Of what?
Remember? I gave you all of my transporter credits, and that wasn't enough. I think you like riding the transporter. That's what I think. I think you just like ping. You're somewhere else. It's like,
don't you?
I avoid the transporter as much as I possibly can. It's creepy.
Well, I mean, I'm not exactly hot to use it now because things kind of happen when you're wearing the color shirts we wear.
Well, yeah, that's
beam something. Off this ship. There's a weird thing that happens where you don't always beam back, but it's not about the transporter. The transporter itself is super cool.
Speaking of the mess hall, I heard something.
Okay.
So some people are talking back and forth, and I read everybody's internalized messages.
Yes, of course you do.
Yeah, of course, because what else am I going to do?
It's your job.
No, it's not. I'm not supposed to read.
It's
everybody's
something that you are
messages.
but you could say it's your job because you have easy access to it.
Okay, yeah. So anyway,
I'm trying to help you.
Thank you. I was reading them, and it turns out that the chef, the guy, the people who cook the food, they put meatloaf in the ovens to cook, right?
Right.
Turkeys came out.
Really?
Turkeys came out of the oven.
They put meatloaf
went in. Turkeys came out.
How does that even work? Do you think it's the
chalk that up?
Yeah, what? It's like the iguana kid.
Well, see, here's the thing. I'm starting to have a little bit of a problem with blaming everything on the new guy.
Yeah?
How do we know it's not somebody that's already been on the ship that's doing all this stuff, and he's getting the blame because it's just the new guy?
He's a convenient patsy.
He's a scapegoat.
Well, who else could it be?
I don't know. Who has mind powers on the ship?
Do you know? Oh, shit. Oh, my God. The transporter chief.
No.
No, think about it. I don't know, but just look at the evidence, all right? The phasers disappeared. Didn't I say it? It seemed like somebody beamed him away.
Okay, yeah. He could beam anything out of anything.
He beams the meatloaf out, beams turkeys in when nobody's looking.
That's a long prank, because, I mean, how did he get turkeys all the way out here, and how did he hide them and keep them refrigerated?
I don't know.
Until today.
But
why today?
I don't know, but I'll tell you something. If I know the way things work on this ship, that when something like that happens and it seems like it's a malfunction, right?
Yeah.
I mean, actually, maybe having the kid on board threw a wrench in his plan. I bet he was doing this shit. He had to have planned this weeks in advance to pull this off so seamlessly.
It's a pretty elaborate prank.
I bet he was targeting the chief engineer, because I don't think they get along too well.
I've heard some rumors.
I've heard the transporter chief talk about the chief engineer, and he doesn't have nice things to say.
Okay, well, let's see. The reigning theories right now are that the weird kid has god powers, or the transporter chief is conducting an elaborate prank that he meant to target the chief engineer.
Those would be the two prevailing theories at the moment. Yes.
And you know what the worst part is? We'll probably never, ever figure out who it's going to be. I'm just waiting to start hearing from the body count, because this is when things usually start going bad and people start dying.
Yeah.
On this ship. I'm going to stay in here for a little while.
Hey,
we're doing a podcast right now. You can't be in here. We're doing something private, weird kid.
You're not nice.
Oh, jeez! Oh my God! What did you?
What?
What happened to his face? Dude, are you okay?
I took his face away.
What do you mean you took his face away?
I took his face away. I didn't like his face, and he yelled at me. And I'm coming in here, and everyone on the ship says stuff that I need to know, and everybody hates me here, and I hate it. So I'm gonna talk to you about it.
What do you? Okay,
Don't worry about your friend. He's suffocating to death.
Oh, can you? Okay.
Boy,
is he gonna?
Do you want your face taken away? I can do it. I can do it.
No.
I'll do it.
It's
you want me to?
No.
I can do other things.
Can you?
How about? Would you like fingers to come out of your butt? I can do that too.
No. It's cool. Listen.
You know what else I could do? I could turn you into an animal, just like I turned Tina into that iguana over there.
You wait. What?
Yeah, that was Tina, and I turned her into an iguana because she was like, she wanted to go out with me, and I don't like her. I like Janice.
Okay. Well, oh, man.
And I made Janice go away. I made her disappear too.
You made her disappear.
I made her. She's gone away, just like that guy in the gym. I made him go away.
You made the guy.
How
many people have you disappeared?
Let me think. Just a second. I made. Okay, so there's some people laughing, and I didn't like that, so I took their faces away, so they probably suffocated.
Oh, Jesus.
And then there was the guy who laughed at me when I was doing, rolling around.
I
rolled around. The captain took his shirt off, and we went into a room, and we rolled around on the floor.
Oh, okay, we're going to have
to... A guy that was there laughed at me, and I made him disappear.
Okay. All right, just listen. I know I asked you, but can you?
I'm not done yet.
I'm sorry for interrupting. But
That's
my
rude.
my friend is.
I want to take your face away.
Please don't. But
let me finish because I'm not done with everything that I've done. Okay. So then I made all of the facers go away.
Yeah.
Okay, I made this girl, this young girl. I made her old. That was pretty funny.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny.
Yeah.
I took control of the ship.
You took control of the ship. Hey, did I miss the part where you said you made all the phasers disappear?
No, I said it.
You made the
You didn't listen.
I'm sorry,
Maybe
I was a little distracted.
Listen.
No, don't, please. But listen,
I don't want to take your ears away.
The guy whose face you took away. This guy over here, this poor bastard over here.
That guy.
He's like my best friend.
That's
great.
I don't have a best friend.
If you could put him back the way he was. I promise I will talk to you about anything you want to talk about. You said you came in here and you said that other people
there was something
sent you to talk to me.
Everybody thinks that you know a lot about something that I need to know a lot about because I want it. Okay. I want it.
Well,
there's a part of me that I need to know how to use.
Oh.
And I want you to tell me how to use it.
Oh.
Do you understand? So maybe okay. Look, I might be able to bring him back. I don't know. I can try. He might still be alive. No, he's dead. He's
God, he's not
blue.
even... Oh, Jesus.
Because you need the holes in your face.
Yes, you do.
To stay alive, right?
I am really... Okay.
I can maybe bring him back.
Okay.
But I'm not bringing back Tina. You deserve it. You stupid girl.
Oh, now... Okay, well, what... Okay, but listen.
What?
If...
Yeah?
The part that you want to learn how to use...
Yes.
If that's related to how you relate with girls...
Yeah.
Right...
It's this part right here.
Oh,
I'm pointing at it.
okay, I got it.
I'm pointing
at
it.
I got it.
Can I show it to you?
No. That's
I'm
a bad
showing
idea.
it to
no,
you. I'm pulling.
No, that's
see?
very nice. It's
that
very
part.
Nice. Yes, it's.
I don't know. It has a mind of its own.
You're. How old are you?
I'm 17.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
I've been alone. So if you look, there's this thing part. This thing changes.
I know.
It changes a lot.
I know it does.
Especially when I'm around Janice.
Oh God.
And
yes,
when I'm around
she's
Janice,
pretty.
it gets a lot different, and I just want to do something with it. I don't know what I want to do with it. And you're going to tell me right now what I'm supposed to do with it.
I can tell you a few things, but you need to calm down, okay?
I'm going
to... Okay, and please, just put that...
I really want to...
Just put it away, okay? Just put that away. I can't.
Okay.
That's. I mean, there's a lot
Put
right
it
now.
away. Does it look normal? Like other humans?
From what I can tell, yes.
I can change it.
No, you don't. Let's not even. Look,
I can change anything. Here, watch. I'm gonna change. Yeah, I'll change yours.
What are you doing? Oh, no. No, I like it. I liked it the way it was.
Check it out. Look down there.
Oh,
check it out.
God, no.
Check it out. It's good, right?
It's not.
It's got stripes now.
It's good. It's like, I mean,
It's got stripes.
You
don't like the eyes?
They're
blinking at you.
Yeah, I don't. Can you put it back the way it was?
What? You don't like it? Let me give it a voice.
Don't do that.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, Jesus. Hi. How are you? Good. So I'll get back to you in a second. Me and this nice young man, we're just chatting.
Love you.
I love you too. So
you don't like it?
It's just a lot. It's just a big change. And you know what?
All right, I'll change it. Okay. I'll do my cross-eyed thing.
Oh God!
All right, is it back to normal now?
Yes, it's pretty much the way it was. Yeah, I think. Okay. I mean, it's a little smaller. Never mind. It's good. It's good.
What? I'll make it bigger.
No! Don't make it. Oh, now that's
all the way down, right? That's good.
Yeah.
Is that good?
Yeah.
I can see it sticking out of your pants.
That could create some of its own problems, actually. But you know what?
Okay, I'll shorten it.
Oh. Okay. You know what?
Is it better?
Yeah, it'll do.
Okay.
It'll do.
Okay, great.
We'll just come back to this.
What do I do with it? I know that,
okay.
The water comes out of it every once in a while. That's what. Am I supposed to put that water someplace? Is that related?
No, the water. No, don't put the water anywhere near the girl unless you've talked about that beforehand and you know that she's okay with that.
I can make her okay.
No, let's not. Okay, let's start right here.
Okay with it.
Let's start with this. Okay, this is very important.
I want to make Janice okay with that.
But let's start by suggesting that maybe since you're just trying to figure all this out, instead of trying to make people okay with whatever you want to do, you learn to talk to people.
No.
You should talk to Janice.
When I talk to people, people don't like me, and I want people to like me.
I know you do, buddy. I know you do.
They do. I want people to like me a lot, and I want Janice to like me so much that she'll touch this thing down her.
Please stop showing it to me. Please stop showing it to me.
Okay.
What
I'm thinking?
There's a lot of boundaries being crossed right now.
How about here's an idea. You can show me. I'll turn you to look like Janice.
Oh, don't do that. Oh.
And then you can show me what I can do with this thing.
Don't do that, please. We can just talk through it.
Okay.
We can just talk through it.
Tell me, what am I supposed to do with it? Because every time it's like I gotta want to do something with my hips. And
I get it. I get it, man. I get it, man. But listen.
And we have to be fast because guys are coming, and I don't.
Guys are coming to
Guys are
for
coming
you
out.
to get you.
Yeah.
What?
I wasn't supposed to leave the planet.
Oh.
I left the planet. And it was because there was times and I'd touch it and it felt really good. I didn't know what to do with myself. And then these guys showed up and I was like, I'm leaving. And then I left and I didn't leave a note or do anything.
Okay, now.
We had an agreement that I wouldn't leave the planet. And
so you ran away from home.
I kind of... It's not my home. Earth is my home.
Right.
People are... I feel so many things
I know.
now. Right?
Yeah.
And I don't...
Okay,
I don't
listen. Here, I got it. It's perfect, all right? You ran away from home, right?
Yeah.
And when I was a little bit older than you, I kind of ran away from home, too.
Did you really?
Yeah. Except...
Did you take people's faces off?
No, it never even occurred to me to try to do that. But but that still doesn't mean that there aren't things that we have in common, right? I ran away because I wanted to go to Starfleet Academy and join Starfleet. Okay? And my parents didn't really want me to go. And the reason I ran away to join the academy was because I wanted to impress a girl.
Oh.
Okay? There was this girl. She was so beautiful. The dead guy remembers her.
Oh.
Because we knew each other back in the day. We've known each other for a long time. And, okay? And there's a lot of memories right now that I'm trying not to think about because he's right there. But anyway, okay, so 30 years ago, I run away because I want to impress this girl because she's just the most beautiful girl I've ever seen. And
she really... Describe her slow.
Oh, you know what?
Describe her slow.
Okay,
Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Just describe her. Look away and describe
I'll look
her
over
slow.
here. I'll look at the wall. Okay, she's...
Okay, I'm going to make noises. I don't want you to look at me.
Oh, Charlie. Okay,
What?
okay, but listen.
Yeah?
Just don't do anything too drastic, okay? I promise not to look at you. But, okay, look. I'll describe her.
Concentration.
She was about 5'2". Okay. Light brown hair.
Yeah.
Kind of down, short, just a little bit past her shoulders.
I'm going to change your memories of her because she doesn't sound attractive to me.
Well, okay. She was statuesque, about 5'8". Long blonde hair.
Keep going.
Up in kind of a beehive do with like a weird sort of checkerboard thing on the front.
Yeah. Was her name Janice?
Her name was Janice, and she was a yeoman first class.
She's
Starfleet.
My lady. Don't you have memories of her?
Okay, well, as I was saying, she was about 5'2". And anyway, look, the point is,
I'm finished.
Oh, you are, aren't you? Oh God.
But I still feel funny.
If I...
Uh-oh.
What?
Uh-oh.
What is it? What is it, man? What is it?
They're trying to make the ship go somewhere else.
Okay.
They're trying to make the ship go... They're trying to make the ship not go to Earth Colony 5. I really want to go to Earth Colony 5.
Why do you want to go to Earth Colony 5 so bad?
Because there are people there, and I'm a person.
You are.
And they're people.
You are a person.
And I can go there, and if they're mean to me, I'll just obliterate all of them.
No, that's not good. Listen, if you
it's good.
No, but listen, if you want to...
What?
Okay, listen, okay, I'm going to regret saying this maybe, but the thing you just did while I was describing the girl when I wasn't looking, I'm pretty sure what that was, even though I didn't see it. Thank God.
Yeah.
If you ever get like frustrated,
okay,
and you want to lash out at somebody instead of hurting somebody,
kill everyone.
No. Instead of hurting somebody or changing them, just find a place where you can be by yourself, where nobody else is around, and then just do that. Just do that thing you just did. And it's not really a solution to anything, but it's just like it's just something you can do without hurting anybody.
I'm done doing it by myself. I'm gonna get to Earth Colony 5 and everybody's gonna do it to me. Until I get it out of my system or something.
That's not gonna, I mean...
You know what? I'm not gonna bring your
for
friend back to life.
I'm
not gonna do anything for Tina.
Kid.
And I'm not gonna do anything. And you're lucky that they're trying to change stuff, because now I gotta concentrate on the whole ship again. Otherwise, you'd be turned inside out, and there'd be nothing but your part hanging all over talking.
You are a lovely young man.
Whatever.
And I'm
Goodbye.
very glad to have met you. God damn it! What a weirdo. Oh Jesus! What am I supposed to? Oh, okay. So, what problem to solve first? I've got this mess on the floor. I've got this iguana who apparently used to be Yeoman Tina. I've got my best friend's faceless corpse. Like, right... Ugh. And he didn't even let me finish my story. That's a good story. Oh, okay. So, and now there's a big green head in the room. Hi.
Oh, hello.
I feel like I should be more startled than I am, but...
I'm wondering if you haven't seen a young man, about 5'8", goes by the name of Charles, or perhaps Charlie.
Yeah, I know just who you mean. Do you see?
Yes?
Do you okay?
Oh dear.
Do you see my friend here without the face?
Yes, I do.
That was him. Do you see this iguana?
Yeah, I see.
The iguana
it's a very nice iguana.
Yeah, well, it used to be a very nice human person, and then this little mess on the floor, that was Charlie too.
Oh,
so he's been here, and he's been busy. So
wonderful. We knew it was a mistake giving him these powers.
Why? Wait a minute. Hold up. Why did you give him?
Well, he was a little kid. He would have died.
Why did you have to give... Do you have those powers?
Of course I do.
Why couldn't you use the powers you had to just take care of him? Why did you have to give a little kid godlike powers? You didn't have to give him powers so he could live? He killed my friend! He wiped his face off!
Well, yeah, I'll fix that eventually.
Jesus.
You see, it's not like we have machines or anything. Our ship that we got here is made up of completely of energy. It's not like we could just make things for him.
He could make things.
It was the only thing we could come up with. Which we haven't been parents for thousands of years.
I don't mean to unload on you, but
I understand. You're upset because
it's been a bad day. So you can put things back, though.
Certainly, I can.
Can I ask?
Much more powerful.
Can I ask you a favor?
Certainly.
When you put everything back, could you just leave the phasers disappeared?
I'll try to remember.
Because that would
just doing a quick scan of the ship. There's a lot here that he has really screwed up.
Apparently so.
We'll try to take care of all of it, regardless of whether or not we take care of all of it. We'll just tell. Who's it? You have a captain? Is that what you have?
Yes, he's the captain. Yeah, he's up on the top of the ship.
We'll tell the captain of the ship that we brought everybody back. But if we miss a couple of things,
that would be great.
You know, we're omnipowerful, but not omni. The other thing.
Yeah, obviously. So,
present. We can't see every. We're pretty stupid.
I got it. I don't. And honestly, your little guy Charlie. I mean, he's put me through some pretty serious emotional trauma these last few minutes.
Well, it's understandable. I'll remember definitely. Yeah. Remember your friend and remember the thing.
The phase. Don't bring the phasers back. Don't bring the phasers back. And the iguana. Yeah, make the iguana back into a lady. Yes.
How has Charlie been handling the whole touching himself thing?
The mess on the floor right there. You see that?
Oh dear.
Yeah. He's been handling it, and that I think is the problem.
We're just floating heads. And most of the time we're not even floating heads, we're just voices.
Do you think that might have screwed him up a little?
Well, what was the alternative? Letting a little 3-year-old baby die?
No.
Couldn't do that.
Okay.
It'd be wrong.
I'm not.
Gave them the powers and tried to raise them as best we can, and we tried to imprison him on the planet so that he could never come in contact with people again. We felt that would be a healthy way to do things. We're out of practice from being parents. We've been disincorporated energy beings for so long.
I've never been a giant disembodied floating head before, so I guess I can't really judge you.
It's not. I don't recommend it.
I feel like maybe if this ever happens again, where you find
let me give you something. Right when we were about to turn into disembodied floating head people, when we were going to become energy beings, I had to take a real big dump. And then I turned into an energy being, and I've had that feeling for thousands of years.
And you think, and so that's
Look at my face. Do I look happy?
You don't.
Do I look like I'm having a good time?
You don't. You look like an irritable classical music composer.
That's exactly. I don't know what that is.
Okay, well, it's a thing we
irritable is exactly right. Can you imagine eternity having to poop and never getting to poop?
Even though you don't have bodies.
Even though I don't have bodies,
Okay.
whatever you were feeling when you turned into an energy being, that's what happened.
So
I got
you had
lucky.
You had no warning at all. It just like boom, there you are,
right.
floating head.
There was another Thessian who had an incredible toothache when he changed, and he's had it ever since. All he does is scream and scream.
So you're like ghosts from a Christmas tree. You don't know what that is. Never mind.
What energy beings?
Yeah. Well, look,
Yes.
you just put things back the way they were, except maybe do me a solid and don't bring the phasers back.
Like I said, we're pretty dumb about corporeal things.
Sure. I'm just just put things back, and me and you are square. I'm glad that
you're more person shaped.
everything will be.
I can be a square. Let me try to.
You don't have to.
Let me try to turn into a square.
You don't have to.
I'll stop being a head because I'm doing this so that it's easier to communicate. I'll turn into a square. Watch.
I'm watching.
Is this a square?
Squares have 4 sides.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
You're more of an octagon.
Okay, is this a square?
That doesn't.
I can't really remember.
That looks just like a blob.
Oh, well, like I said, it's been a long time since.
It was a good effort. It was a good effort.
All right. Well, I'll be off to find Charles then.
Okay.
Do you know where he was headed?
I think he was probably heading back to the bridge, which is where you'll find the captain. It's the very top floor of the ship.
The very top floor.
Yeah, the little room on the very top.
Very well. Yeah. I will go, and in the meantime, since you've been so nice, I'll restore your friend.
Oh, thank you.
Back to normal. That's the least I can do. Now, he had the nose and eyes.
He had a face, yeah. Everything was just, yeah, exactly.
All right, great. Very well, goodbye.
All right, goodbye. hey, good. Oh, sweet, awesome. Okay, good.
You all right?
You all right?
What happened?
A lot happened. You missed a lot.
That jerk kid came in, and then everything went dark, and I suffocated.
Yeah, okay, so he made your face disappear.
What? He did what?
And I think you missed everything after that, but it's probably it's probably good that you missed.
Did I die? Did I die?
I think maybe you did.
He made my face disappear?
Yeah, you were just blank.
So he has god powers? It's not the transporter chief?
Yeah, I think we solved that mystery. It was definitely him. And you also missed some of the stuff that it's probably best that you were out for that. But there was a big giant Wizard of Oz head.
Oh, well, that's neat.
Yeah, he was
that?
here. He's a part of some alien race that they're the ones that gave Charlie the powers, and I guess now they came to take him back. So I think it's all
thank
good.
God.
I think
Are they
going to
get rid of him? And boy, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can do Starfleet. This is not. No one said your face could be disappeared, and you'd suffocate to death in your own quarters while doing a podcast.
Yeah. No. Oh, yeah. They don't train you for that. I wonder why he didn't fix the iguana.
Well, he was supposed to fix the iguana. What do you mean fix the iguana?
Oh well.
Never mind. This show's running long.
Okay. I'll tell you about it later.
I got you. Okay, we're gonna push through this.
You're gonna be fine. All right.
Remember when my therapist said when I was going through Starfleet, don't fixate on the negative. Try to ignore all the weird stuff. Focus on the positives, right? That's what we do.
Absolutely.
In Starfleet.
Absolutely.
I'm going to try to ignore the death experience that I just had and concentrate on the fact that tomorrow night I'm going to have dinner with a beautiful girl named Tina.
Yeah. Yep, hopefully.
And we're going to have fun. And I swear, boy, things are going to look up no matter what happens. Right?
Right? Yes.
Okay. All right. So, do you want to...
It's taking a long time for the
iguana. You close out the show, dude. I can't.
Okay.
I can't.
Hey, do you remember the girl I went out with the first couple years of the academy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was. I was just thinking about her. Anyway, okay. So this has been Ensign Riker for my friend who's now been resurrected.
I can do it, Ensign, and I'm Ensign Barclay. And until next time, communication channels closed. Are we keeping this iguana?
I'm starting to worry that it shouldn't still be an iguana.
What do you mean it shouldn't still be an iguana?
Hey, buddy.
What was that? The Ensign's Log Podcast is a Lemmy Listen podcast production, with Steve Shives as Ensign Riker, Jason Harding as Ensign Barclay, and Charlie and the Thessian played by themselves. Produced by Jason Harding. Music, Secret of Tiki Island, composed and performed by Kevin MacLeod. Find all of Kevin's music at incompetech.com. You can find more Lemmy Listen podcasts at our website at www.lemmylistenpodcast.com. If you like what we do, please support us on Patreon at patreon.com/LemmyListen. And thanks for listening.